Yes,
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and good night for those who are about to sleep because the world is very big. Some people are about to
yes,
sleep now, while some people are just waking up. So, but if you are
yes.
just coming and you see us now, just give us some of your minutes. We are not going to take too much time. So, today we are here again on the series Maria Story, Real People. Real story, real people with Maria. And today I am not alone. Elizabeth is here with me, all the way from Canada, but she's going to introduce herself. So, Sister Elizabeth, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So, my name
Thank
is
you.
Maria. For those of you who did not know me, maybe you are just seeing me for the first time. My name is Maria. I am the face behind Maria Digital Business Mentor. What I do in this page, I use this page to teach people, to help people who want to build extra wealth from the comfort of their home because what we have here is more than side hustle. So I call it building wealth. So that is what I do here. And for those who are just coming for the first time, I say thank you for coming. Congratulations to you. This is your lucky day. And for those of you also register on our website, congratulations to you too. Take your time, go through the webinar, and when you are done with that, if you have any question before you take the next step, you can easily come back to us and then we will guide you. So without talking too much, let me give my dear sister room to introduce herself. So my dear, introduce yourself for our audience, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. This is your friend, your daughter, your sister, Elizabeth Balogun, married to Agbolade. I reside in Canada, Manitoba to be precise. I'm a licensed nurse practitioner, licensed nurse. Okay, so I'm here. Thank you all, for the honor. My one of my business partner. Maria, thank you so much. I will call him Madam Maria because I know she's like a big sister to me. So thank you for this honor. It is a great privilege coming live to your program and sharing my experience. I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes. So you know our business connect us with different faces.
That's
Sometimes
right.
you see me bringing Filipinos. Sometimes you see me bringing Japanese. You see me bringing Nigeria, bringing Kenya. This is what we do here. We connect with thousands of people. Our business is global, and
Yes.
this is how we do it. That is why we say you are not alone when you come into this business. I can easily have an issue with something that I'm doing. When I call Elizabeth and she's free, she can easily help me. I say, okay, Sister
Yes.
Maria, this is it, I've done it. Or she calling me for help, and then I will also do it. This is what we do here. So today, the direction is going to my dear sister. I just have a few questions to you. Just answer them the way you can. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
we are not here in the court. Just give your
And
best.
that's on the whole seats.
So let me bring this question to you. So, Sister Elizabeth, what inspired you to start building a business while you are still working as a nurse?
Hmm. That's a good question. For every, I said for every action there is a reaction. For every reaction there's a action. I don't know how visual composer goes. So for me, um, when I came to Canada, I've been in Canada for over 10 years now. I came 2013. So I understand the system when you're working multiple jobs. So I didn't take life serious. I don't like I just live my life as somebody who doesn't have responsibility, right? So I just go to work, sleep, relax. That's all. But the story changed when I started having families, having kids. I saw my husband working multiple jobs. Sometimes he will lay down. I have to stay at his back, which is not ideal. That's just to stretch his back because he was doing a man's labor job. And then he will go to other places too. So seeing those things really really kind of give me a kind of pain in the heart because I know the implication. Because if anything happens, health is wealth. It's gonna fall back on me. So, what am I supposed to do? What did I need to do? So, nursing is my goal, first goal career. I couldn't accomplish that back home, but when I came here, I pursued my career thinking it's gonna help. Thank God I was able to scale through even despite all the challenges. Glory be to God. So after my nursing, so the idea is okay, it's gonna be more better, right? Of course, the income was good. I won't be an Ingrid saying that the income is not good. It's better than many a job, okay? So, but the problem now is I'm a family woman. Okay, I love my family because I believe wherever God has laid it in your hands, you have to let them grow, discipline them. Parenting is a full-time work, and I don't want to miss out on it because my kids are very small. They are still at maybe 6. One just clocked 8, so the second one is 7. So I need to, find something doing and find and like be present even while I'm working, helping my husband, right? So I started my nursing career, and so far I've been in nursing career. It's been good. First time when I started, I was working 12 hours shift. Hmm. That is when it was done on me. That is when it dawned on me. I was going home one day, I was lamenting, crying, talking to God, like looking up to heaven, walking home, and say, God, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I wanted not. This is a career I see myself doing. I don't see myself doing any other career than nursing, but at the same time, not at the expense of my family. Why? Because when I leave home, my kids were sleeping, and when I come back, they're already sleeping. So, what's the essence of working when I'm not there for my family? So, that was the highest moments that God struck. And I'm like, no, I can't continue this way. So, then I started telling God, Father, I know I need to do a business because initially I don't believe in business. I don't, but I believe in doing your 9 to 5 and just if you are prudent enough, you should be fine. But coming to this economy, I realized there is more to that. Bills are not waiting, and you have family back home to support because we are family oriented. So all that coming together hits me so hard. Then one day I was going through the hard. Initially, I saw it. I bounced. Yes, because I'm a very strong lady. And for you to convince me, you don't need to convince me. I need to have that clarity in my mind. So when I saw that first video, I was like, oh, I beg. That was in 2023. No, 2021, I guess. Yes. So, and then 2023, at time five bye bye, I saw the video again. You know, I was like, this is the same video after 2 years. Another person. I was like, then my mind clicked. What did she say that day? She said, I can remember. In fact, I think it was on YouTube because I'm not a social media person. So I saw her. She was that's my coach now and my mentor. She said she was able to, together with her husband, that she was able to quit her job at 6 months after when she was a mat leave, and then she was able to buy a car, cash out. And then I have a car that I have with dealership. I was trying to pay her like, how come you pay cash out like in Canada? Like, are you for real? So that got my attention. Like for them to show their face and show their house and everything, that gave me a concept that this is not a scam. So I went through, I did my due diligence, and I started. So that is the reason why, going back to the question, the reason why I started business is because the pay bills, the paycheck is not is the pay is the bills are not waiting. Paycheck we wait every 2 weeks. I've been doing this for over 10 years. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. You wait for paycheck, you get it in 2 weeks, and even before the money comes in, you already have what you want to use the money for. Within some minutes, the money is gone. Now you have to wait for another 2 weeks, and I've been doing that. And I see that if you keep doing the same thing, this is what I'm gonna do till you retire. And another thing is when I got into nursing, being a young nurse, when I got into nursing, I saw old people who are supposed to retire. They are still not retiring. and they're looking for overtime. They're looking for extra shift. I was like, oh my God, this is not me. This no, count me out. This can never be me. I'm not gonna get to this stage because I already have a age that like at this age I'm done working. I want to enjoy life. God spares my life. Do you understand? So
Mm.
and this 9 to 5, it can't do that.
No.
And apart from that, I have other things I want to do, like trying to be employers of labor, trying to see how you can help other people. And this 9 to 5 can do it. So
No.
I have to, I'm a kind of very reserved person. I'm introvert. And looking at my personality, I'm not even supposed to go into this business at all. But when I heard that there's a system on ground, you just have to give yourself in. Just try something. Like it's not something out of the blues. Just mindset. So I was like, okay, what's the worst? And the truth is, when I started, even though when I started, I still didn't do anything. I still didn't do anything. I was that skeptical. I was that afraid. I was that scared because
Mm.
everybody, that's our brain is wired to stay put in one place. We don't want to leave that comfort zone. Like I
Yeah.
can't do this thing. What if this happened? What
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
happened? And before you know it, you are staying in that spot. I told myself, for change to happen, I have to do something different. So
Yeah.
that's what I was saying to myself. If you want to change this narrative, hmm, you have to change. I'm putting with the fact that I'm the firstborn. My husband is the firstborn. You know what that means? So yeah, both of us are first. So you know what that means? So that's saying we are the pace setter. And then
Yeah.
I've seen that pattern for years. If I don't take that move, nobody will follow.
Yeah.
Everybody will just stay put up 9 to 5. Nobody will be
Mm.
thinking out of the box to do business,
Yeah.
right? So
Mm.
now I see myself like if and some destinies are harder to me. I know for sure all this that I'm looking into is not for myself alone. You
Yeah.
know, there are so many destinies that attach that if you don't move, their life will not move. Not because
Yeah.
you are putting much. I'm not pushing pressure on myself, no. But I know this life is not for me alone. A lot of
Yeah.
destinies are attached. So if I don't make that move, if I don't make that
Yeah.
sacrifice, nobody will. So that's the reason. And I think I'll give you a lot of reasons why. Let me
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah. A
Why
lot.
I start this business. Yes, that's
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Wow. 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 I think we can even just call it a day because you have already you brought different angle that will make
yeah.
somebody to start. Your in your own place they pay you 2 weeks. Where I'm living here, where I am working, or in our system here, they pay you just once in a month. So
Wow.
either they pay you 15 of the month or they pay you
Wow. Or the
ending of
end
the
of the
month.
month.
So
Wow.
now today is 8th of July. My salary is
Wow.
already finished.
Wow.
I
You have
call
to
my daughter
wait.
out.
God.
I called my daughter out 3 days ago when we wanted to pay some bill because you know these children they ask of money too much.
They don't know where it
They don't
comes
know how
from.
the
I'm
money is
telling
coming
you.
because I have
Too much
I have a young
confidence.
a young adult in the house. She just turned 18, so she's not more teenager. She's young adult now. I just call her, I say, come. He come, he say, what is it, mama? I say, come. I say, count the bill that I've already paid this month. So she started counting, counting. I think she count all to 15. And then
Wow.
the date from the day we started counting, from that time we started counting, it was just July to July 1st to the 3rd of July. And I've
Wow.
already paid like 50B. And then I told her, so how much do you see that is remaining in the account? She said, "Mm, it's not much. Oh." And that money the money that was still remaining in the account, it was the money my partner transferred to the account because my daughter has started driving license. That was the money that is still laughing in the account. But the money from the salary is already gone. So, and we are just on the 7th, we are just on the 8th. So tell me
And then
now,
repeat the
how am I
cycle
going
over
to
and
live?
over.
So
Yeah.
tell me, how am I going to live from now till 22 days later?
Hmm.
Your own is
On
good. You
credit.
receive to 2 weeks. So you know in 2 weeks that money will come. But our own is just once. So that
Wow.
is the reason why many of us look for another thing to do. So let me just throw
Yes.
just one question so we call it a day because you really put everything that everybody need to understand. So how do you balance your nursing career and family? So just summarize it.
Yeah, so I would say is time management. Time management, and that comes from experience from your work. When you're working, there's a certain time you can't take forever on one task, right? So this is help us to that in that 24 hours is time management is priority. So you said even while I was working, the remaining hours is still enough for me. If I work 8 hours, now I'm working 8 hours and not every day. So the remaining hours I try to make sure my family is not missing me. And at the same time, I have a time for my business. In fact, they now ask, Mommy, are you doing your business online? Are you doing your video online? If I'm on the phone, Mommy, are you doing anything online? I love your online business. And I'm
Yeah,
glad, and this is helping them to gain that confidence too, because they also want to be on camera now. And
yeah,
I don't want to kill that spirit. So I would say mostly is setting your priority and knowing when this one will work without it's not completely with each other. So that's what I would say.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, we have 24 hours a day. If we want to do something, we can share it because we don't sleep the whole day and we don't sleep the whole night. So if your alarm ring, you must get up to go to that work. And if you have something that you are building, you must manage the time. So time management is very, 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 very important. And in our business, we have it. So that is why the business is very good. So last question before we call it a day. Let me just bring this one before we call it a day.
What kind of future are you working to create for yourself and your family? Like I said, the future I'm trying to create for myself is not just for me, it's not for my family, it's for as many people God has attached to my destiny. The future is, in fact, it scares me most times when I see them, when I envision them, and I know sometimes I get scared, but I said one day at a time, because then I reflect on what God has done before by the power of the confession. I'm
Yeah,
a Christian. I believe that what you say comes to pass. Where I
yeah,
am today is by God, is by confession of the mouth. Yes. So I speak it out, even though I'll tell God I don't know how this is going to be, but I say it out because I know I'm an employer of labor. I'm going to be helping a lot of families out there to be stable, to have a source of income. And also, I will live the dream life where I can travel. My kids, I'm not waiting for paycheck to paycheck. I can have a lot of, buildings, going to estate management, going to a lot of things I know this business is going to bring forth for me. So it is a kind of seeing people, in our business, 32-year-old lady already having four houses, pay off two out of it, and being a dealership, into estate management, that. So all those stories give it gives you inspiration that this your dream is valid and is possible. And also helping my family back home. Yeah, that is each one, right? So like I said, I'm the firstborn. So they're not mounting any pressure on me, but I know there's something I need to give out there. So yeah. I said the future is bright and I believe it's doable. Keep watching us, you will see that all this dream will come to reality. Yes.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now I just want to give you one extra work to tell our audience. Today is Wednesday.
Okay.
So tomorrow. So what do you think they should do tomorrow?
Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday we usually have Tuesday and Thursday we have our live webinar. If you want to see how this business goes, this webinar is for free. Just go to the website you're seeing on your screen. Okay, put in your information, your email. All it's going to ask is your name and your email. You don't have to put your full name. First name is okay. Put your email address, log in. Watch the live webinar. Okay, that's where you see real people sharing their stories. Other than our page, you see the overview, the structure of this business, and if you want to dive more, then you take the next step. So, what I would say is, you won't know about this business, particular business, if you don't, if you're not curious. Curiosity brings clarity. So, if you want something to build on the side, if you want we're not saying you should quit your job. Like you say, both of us are still working, all right?
Yeah.
We are not quitting our job. Do your due diligence. Work on the side so that when in just like traditional business, in the next 2, 4, 5 years, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
thanking your God that God, I thank you for taking this step. So
Yeah.
this is where I will end it. So all is all on you. This onus is going to be on you to take that decision. Watch this webinar, see what is possible for this business. If it doesn't fit, we are not holding you back in any way. We are not holding you back in any way. It is your decision to make. But you can ask questions, ask as many questions as you do, but don't overanalyze. Don't overanalyze that will prevent you to take that step. That's what I would say. So change your mindset, take that step, ask questions, and take steps.
Exactly, exactly. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. So, to all our audience, we read story, read people with Maria. Thank you very much. This is where we are going to draw the curtain. We'll be coming again Wednesday next week. We come every week. One business partner, one guest from different place. So my guest today is from all the way from Canada. Maybe the one I'm going to have next time is going to be from America. I don't know. Let's put it as a surprise. So thank you very much, my dear sister. God bless you for coming.
Thank you,
And
sister.
to all
God
our
bless.
audience, go and take your chance. Drop comment if you want to know. You can connect to Elizabeth. You can connect to me. We are doing the same business. That is why we are here. And
Yeah.
we hope to see you on the A side. God bless you.
Thank you. See ya. Bye.